Please get ready for a dictation of exercise number 26. It's legal exercise from May 2021 issue of Progressive Magazine. 5 seconds. Start. Having examined a number of judgments rendered by this court, we are of the view that orders passed by the employer seeking recovery of monetary benefits wrongly extended to employees can only be interfered with in cases where such recovery would result in a hardship of a nature which would far outweigh the equitable balance of the employer's right to recover. In other words, interference would be called for only in such cases where it would be iniquitous to recover the payment made. In order to ascertain the parameters of the above consideration and the test to be applied, reference needs to be made to situations when this court exempted employees from such recovery even in exercise of its jurisdiction under Article 142 of the Constitution of India. Repeated exercise of such power for doing complete justice in any cause would establish that the recovery being effected was iniquitous and therefore arbitrary, and accordingly the interference at the hands of this court, as between two parties, if a determination is rendered in favor of the party which is the weaker of the two, without any serious detriment to the other, the issue resolved would be in consonance with the concept of justice which is assured to the citizens of India, even in the preamble of the Constitution of India. The right to recover being pursued by the employer will have to be compared with the effect of the recovery on the concerned employee. If the effect of the recovery from the concerned employee would be more unfair, more wrongful, more improper, and more unwarranted than the corresponding right of the employer to recover the amount, then it would be iniquitous and arbitrary to effect the recovery. In such a situation, the employee's right would outbalance and therefore eclipse the right of the employer to recover. The doctrine of equality is a dynamic and evolving concept having many dimensions. The embodiment of the doctrine of equality can be found in Articles 14 to 18 contained in Part 3 of the Constitution of India dealing with fundamental rights. These articles of the Constitution, besides assuring equality before the law and equal protection of the laws, also disallow discrimination with the object of achieving equality in matters of employment, abolish untouchability, and extinguish titles to scale down the status of a section of the society with such appellations as such. The embodiment of the doctrine of equality can also be found in Articles 38, 39, 39A, 43 and 46 contained in Part 4 of the Constitution of India dealing with the directive principles of state policy. These articles of the Constitution of India contain a mandate to the state requiring it to assure a social order, providing justice, social, economic and political, by inter alia minimizing monetary inequalities and by securing the right to adequate means of livelihood and by providing for adequate wages so as to ensure an appropriate standard of life and by promoting economic interests of the weaker sections. In view of the aforesaid constitutional mandate, equity and good conscience in the matter of livelihood of the people of this country has to be the basis of all governmental actions. An action of the state ordering a recovery from an employee would be in order so long as it is not rendered iniquitous to the extent that the action of recovery would be more unfair, more wrongful, more improper, and more unwarranted than the corresponding right of the employer to recover the amount. Or, in other words, till such time as the recovery would have a harsh and arbitrary effect on the employee, it would be permissible in law. Orders passed in given situations repeatedly, even in exercise of the power vested in this court under Article 142 of the Constitution of India, will disclose the parameters of the realm of an action of recovery which would breach the obligations of the state to citizens of this country and render the action arbitrary and therefore violative of the mandate contained in Article 14 of the Constitution of India. For the above determination, we shall refer to some precedents of this court wherein the question of recovery of the excess amount paid to employees came up for consideration and this court disallowed the same. These are situations in which high courts all over the country repeatedly and regularly set aside orders of recovery made on the express parameters. Reference may first of all be made to the decision in Sayyid Abdul Qadir versus State of Bihar, SCC 475, wherein this court recorded the following observations in paragraph. The relief against recovery is granted by courts not because of any right in the employees, but in equity, exercising judicial discretion to relieve the employees from the hardship that will be caused if recovery is ordered. But if in a given case it is proved that the employee had knowledge that the payment received was in excess, it is an exception. Stop.